Hey guys, so my channel randomly got a strike today for no apparent reason. It's kind of weird how this happens, right? I didn't break any community guidelines. I was not doing anything that would go against their guidelines. Most of my videos are dip tobacco related, right? So, here's the thing. When you're on YouTube, a lot of people don't think about this. YouTube watches us, the government watches us, even the FBI may allegedly watch us. We don't know at times when they may or may not be monitoring our videos and our phones and our computers and our TVs and our smartphones, tablets, or whatever you may have at that time. This is why I tell people, when you post things on YouTube, be mindful of what you post. Because what you post may or may not be watched by YouTube and possibly by the feds. And this is why every time when people, think, oh, I'm a joke and I don't know what I'm talking about. Why do you think my other YouTube channel went down? It wasn't because I took it down. It was because YouTube took that channel down. I was lucky enough to come back with this channel. This may be my last channel that I can have because of that reasoning. You got to be careful with what you post and what you say, because here's the thing. No matter what you do, whether it is or is not breaking community guidelines, you are being monitored at all times. You have to treat your videos like you're being monitored at all times. You got to keep yourself in that line, because if you go out of line, that's when they may watch you. And you don't even know. They may or may not watch you. But you don't want to take the chance of them supposedly watching you and then putting yourself and your channel and your viewers in the crosshair of YouTube and the feds and the government watching you. Try to just follow all the rules. I know a lot of people, like to do different things. And that's cool. But be mindful of what you post, because it may or may not have a repercussion. It may come back to bite you. If you do something that breaks community guidelines of any sort, YouTube is going to have to report that to the government. Whether or not you are or are not at that time being watched and monitored by, say, alleged government or supposed government. It goes without saying, people. Ever since we had Barack Obama allegedly wiretapping phones, our government cannot be trusted. They can do things that we cannot do as normal civilians, because they have the ability and the equipment to do things that we are not able to do or allowed to do. That is illegal for us, but not illegal for them. They may be watching all of us. Of course, they probably are watching YouTube a lot because of Trump supporters speaking out. Since the allegation of Trump supporters now being on the alleged terrorist list. They're watching us. They're monitoring us. They're monitoring YouTube. And whether or not you believe or don't believe me, this needs to be said. Be freaking careful with what you say and what you post on here, people. Because I don't care if you're posting shit about your new puppy dog. That's fine. That's cool. They may watch it. They may watch your channel for different things. Or they may not be watching your channel. You don't know. Because they're looking for certain words or type of behavior that could make them feel like you're now a little bit suspicious. And that little suspicion could lead you to being on their alleged watch list at any point in time. You won't know whether or not you're being watched until they either come up on your front door, knocking on your front door, or a little phone call. That's all it takes. And they will tell you, stop doing what you're doing, or they may cuff you. Because you've gone too far over that line. This is what's happening in this day and age, people. People think that they can get away with so much crap. But you guys are forgetting one thing. Big Brother ain't gonna let you get away with a lot of crap. You can't pull that crap with Big Brother. Because they're watching you. And they're watching all of us. I said it multiple times. What do you think I keep telling people? Watch what you say. Watch what you're posting. Because they aren't just monitoring me. They're monitoring all of you. Whether or not, like I say, they're just posting a picture or a video of your cute puppy. They're still going to watch you. Because they want to know what you're doing. They want to know what you're posting. To make sure whether or not they feel like they have to watch you a little bit longer or not. That's their call, not yours. So be mindful that this is not a joke. There are people out there that have probably been supposedly visited by the FBI, not just people that really haven't done anything, but even Trump supporters have supposedly been visited by the FBI, allegedly, for just even being at the January 6th protest. They got visited by the FBI because of their participation in it. And just because they posted it on YouTube, FBI had come over and visited a lot of them. It only takes one visit, and that's all it will take, or one time of them monitoring you to get you to understand that this isn't a joke. And our government does this. Our government does this. And it's, yes, sometimes not needed, but sometimes is needed. And people need to understand that these things are common when it comes to YouTube. It's common because YouTube has a policy that they must follow. For instance, Trump supporters. A lot of them are being monitored probably by the FBI and supposedly being watched at all times because of their support for a president that's been alleged to be a terrorist due to January 6th insurrection. And they are being watched with the feds, the government, YouTube, because of just their support of a president. Right? Call me crazy, call me whatever. This is where you guys need to take the responsibility. If you know that you're possibly going to post something that may not only damage you or somebody else, or put your channel, and not just your channel, but your subscribers, at possible risk of being watched by, say, the YouTube company, the feds, and the FBI, and our government, then keep having fun with it. Keep thinking it's a joke. Because one way or another, you may find out at some point this isn't a joke anymore. This is what they do. They're doing this now more than ever. And it needs to be heard that they do this. Because even I just post dip tobacco reviews, right? Just little dip tobacco reviews here and there. And I got a strike for it for no apparent reason. Now, that doesn't mean that the feds may or may not be watching me, or the government may or may not be watching me. But it definitely means that YouTube's paying attention to me now. And I've been hit. I'll be lucky if I can post this video for you guys. But it definitely goes without saying. Don't post things that you know that could potentially put your channel at risk of being monitored. If you want to play nice with YouTube. Follow their guidelines. Whether you may think it's stupid or not. Follow their guidelines. Go with their rules. And you won't have a problem. But if you break that rule, then you're going to have problems with them. Too many problems could supposedly lead to termination of your channel. Or supposed visit from the feds. Or the government. You don't want that. I don't want that for anyone. I wouldn't want that on my worst enemies. But guess what? They will. So keep your head up. Think before you post. And know that I still love you guys. I'll do the best I can. But a lot of people need to start understanding this isn't a joke anymore. Since the supposed Obama administration was alleged to be allowed to do this, they ain't gonna stop. And it may cause me to be watched because I'm saying this about this. But I want people to be aware of the circumstances that we live in, and especially the trial and errors that we are going to start going through in our lives. Whether or not you believe it's real, people need to open their eyes and see it is fucking real. This is happening. And it's not a joke anymore. People need to pay damn good attention to everything that is going on. Whether you're saying things on or off YouTube, be careful with what you say. Because you never know. Even on the phone, you don't know. The feds may or may not be tapping. You never know. So be mindful of what you say and how you speak. Because it's scary times that we are facing in this world today. I'm worried just as much as you guys are. Even for being a small dip tobacco channel, I may face that trial and error just like you guys. And it probably won't go away. It will never go away. It's going to probably get worse. But anyway, love you guys. Stay safe out there. See you guys soon.